And you spent a lot of your time in educating farmers as well. And in fact, I was reading one of your articles. It was 9,000 plus. I mean, that article mentioned, but probably higher. And you've been educating them. What has been their, well, let's just say, adaptability quotient, or how open have they been to, adapting to your ways of farming as well?
So when we started doing this, I was not sure what the result will be. So I don't want to go and wake up anybody and tell them that, do organic or do sustainable, because
Right.
99% of farmers are driven by the economics of farming.
So true.
You can't put the onus of making the world a greener place, making the world a better place on the farmer, when his sustenance is foremost. So we did these experiments for close to 4-5 years. We did not talk to anybody. We failed, we learned a little, we failed, we learned a little more, and then we put up a model which was fairly doable for other farmers. And then they started hearing about how in a drought year my farm did not require a single tanker of water,
Wow.
where my neighbor's farm received 250 tankers of water. In a flood year, none of my topsoil flew away. Water didn't flow away from my farm. It just sunk into my farm because my soil had become so fertile and so porous. And they figured out that, the yield I was getting is way less, but the value I was getting out of that was far more than what they were getting. And all of this interested them, and then started coming to the farm and talking to us.
Nice.
And initially we plugged into people who were convinced that this is the way forward. We didn't want to convince anybody. I didn't want somebody to change what they were doing because I'm telling them, because it's an onus on me then to ensure he does it sustainably, economically sustainable. Yeah. And then we, hand-holded the farmers who were interested. We started working with them who believed in sustainable farming. And slowly, then the next 5 years was just working with 50, 100 farmers.
Yeah.
And ensuring that they were, to an extent, successful. And now that tipping point has come where it's compounding. So every year we now sign up more than, I think, 700-800 farmers or close to 1,000 farmers. And we have a team that handholds them, who has all these learnings, who gets these farmers to our farm, a model farm, shows them how it is to be done practically. And then we have, agreements with them where, not legal, but agreements on the commercial term, where we pay them a higher value because the yields drop. Yeah. And so we have designed this model to be economically viable and to ensure the farmers doing sustainable farming.
Love it. And these farmers are now not only from Maharashtra, but they're coming from other parts of the country as well.
Absolutely. So now we work with, I think, more than 6,000-7,000 farmers, mostly Maharashtra, Karnataka, but we have farmers in Kashmir. There's a family who farms with us saffron since the last, I think, 6 years. There is a group of women farmers in Meghalaya who grow a specific variety of turmeric, which is called the Lakodong turmeric for us. It's led by, and these are all women farmers, 200 women farmers. In fact, the lady who leads them, Trinity Sahu, she received a Padma Shri a couple of years back for the work she does with this variety. But we are helping her make it sustainable. That's why they can grow that variety. So I think we're working with farmers across a couple of states now.
Lovely. In fact, I saw the saffron, video as well, where it's about the differences between, what is, the real stuff vis-a-vis, something that might be genetically, created.
There's adulteration everywhere. So we have taken it up on ourselves to spread awareness on what real good food is.
I'm sure you love this particular clip. If you want to watch the full episode, click on the link below and watch the whole episode.